Design students graduate from school with a dream and a passion of getting into the market. But unfortunately, they don't have a means to do that. They don't have a means to get out and show everyone what they're capable of. That's why we have Collaborate. So we have a couple of problems here. One is that, again, emerging fashion designers don't really have a way to get out, show what they're capable of, show their designs and their new ideas. Number two is that when something is designed and many manufacturers do like the design, that design is manufactured so much that it's not even unique anymore. It's just a common trend. Additionally, fashion is now decided by the elite, which isn't really what our goal is. Our goal is that every individual should have the capability and the ability to choose what they want to wear to express themselves. We have a solution to this, Collabware. Collabware is a platform where designers can upload electronic sketches of their new clothing designs. Then consumers can come online and they can pre-order those designs. The designs with the most pre-orders can then be sent out to be mass manufactured, not mass, but manufactured, and then available for purchase here in the United States. So this platform that we have has advantages on two different fronts. First, we have the designer front. So designers are able to receive feedback from customers, get out into the market, make a name for themselves, and also receive commission for the profit that we receive as Collabware. Then we have the customers. The customers are able to choose from unique designs, low costs, and they're able to support these new, not really discovered designers. All right, so our initial target market is the Boston area. That's about 500 design school students. And we've also refined our target market very heavily. That's fashion conscious consumers under the age of 30 who spend about $2,000 annually on clothes. So that's about 18,000 consumers in the Boston area. That's $1 million market right there. After that, we want to expand into our target market. That would be the entire US. So for that, we're mainly targeting fashion blog followers and all the design school students in the entire USA. That's about 5,000, including 225,000 consumers who would be interested in our product. That's a 760 million market. After that, we want to take advantage of the entire US online apparel industry. That's also a huge market, $300 billion market, with over 17,000 fashion designers working and 210 million consumers. So with our unique offering, we compete with both online apparel stores as well as other companies who are looking to give fashion designers their first big break. However, a lot of these companies give their designers very low commission on profits, sometimes maybe 10%, where we're looking to offer about 30%. And they also require that the designers work under the company's name instead of the designer's personal name. We also compete with the online apparel brands, and we beat them in affordability, originality, and variety. Through our huge fashion designer base, we'll be able to have a lot of designs, create a lot of different products, and that's what will lend us to originality and variety that other stores don't have. Also, we'll be able to maintain affordable prices because of our bulk order and pre-order system, which means that we'll have low inventory risk, and we'll be able to manufacture these products at a cheaper price. And while we do use somewhat of a threadless model, we do expand that model to include more than just t-shirts, clothes of all types. We're also looking to use Jake Nichols from Threadless to help us build the design community that Collabware needs for this.
All right, so something that's essential for any company going to the fashion industry is having a great marketing strategy, and we plan to accomplish this through several ways. First, we're going to have a friend referral program. So basically what happens is users can refer their friends, and both of them will get a kickback. So both of them will get store credit. After that, we also plan to market the fashion blogs, and we have already started contacting them and getting responses, and it would help if they would like promote it to their viewers. After that, targeted advertising. So we can choose exactly who we want to target, and thus we can find the users who would help us out the most. And for people who not necessarily shop online, we can have showcases and boutiques with a partnership. But also we have to target designers, so we plan on posting design competitions, so designers can submit their designs and we can have prizes for them, and thus users could have more designs to buy. We have also started contacting professors at design schools such as Parsons and RISD, and then they can pass the word of us to their students. And we also have a great designer loyalty program. So basically, the more designs that they produce for us, the higher commission rate they have. All right, so it's only been 4 weeks, but we've accomplished a lot so far. We've raised around $2,000 on our Indiegogo campaign in 3 days. We've made partnerships with manufacturers to manufacture clothing, and we have started receiving designs from designers. And we have constructed a basic platform where anyone can make purchases. Okay, this is what our website looks like. As you can see, it has a very simplistic UI. So the user chooses what gender they are, and after that, they come to this page, and they can choose what style of clothing they want and what type of clothing they want to buy, and then the result will show up, and then you can see the sliding scale of prices. So the earlier someone buys a product, the cheaper price they get it at.
All right, so let's talk money. From our market research, we found that on average, consumers are willing to pay about $60 for an item that suits their personality and their taste. Of that, we plan to give about 30% to the designers. In year one, we estimate to have about $300,000 in revenue. That's estimating 5,000 consumers buying at $60 per item. Also, our costs are going to be pretty high for our first year because we have to build our initial platform, and we need to spend a lot on marketing and sales to really gain traction in the fashion industry. So that results in a net profit loss of about $64,000 in our first year. However, we do plan to break even very close to the start of the third year. In year 5, we projected a $24 million revenue. That's estimating 405,000 consumers, which is very comparable to a lot of companies like Jack Threads, who have a 500,000 consumer base, and they've only been up and running for about 5 years. So that means a $2.77 million net profit for us in our fifth year. So here's our projected net profits. As you can see, we need about $100,000 in order to get up and running. So we have already come so far in these last 4 weeks, and we have long-term goals as well. So by the end of 2014, we plan to hire a programmer, and we also plan to partner with around 20 design schools so that we can expand our network and our market as much as possible. By the middle of 2015, we plan to expand and increase the number of suppliers we have so that we can increase the variety of different types of products that we sell on Collabware.com. By the end of 2017, we plan to expand to accessories as well, accessories and clothing, so that, again, we can expand our user base. And then a long-term goal that we have in mind is to expand internationally, so to countries in Asia and Europe. This would be fantastic because we would get different tastes of style and fashion from all over the world. All right, so we've got a great idea, we've got a great company, and we've got an excellent team to back it up. This is Sam Myers, our Chief Marketing Officer, Sachi Valani, our Chief Commercial Officer, and my name is Shakti Vetrival. I'm our Chief Operations Officer. So collectively, we've started a t-shirt clothing line, we've started a jewelry business, we've worked with fashion blogs, and we've all really got the drive to really propel Collabware to the top and make this the success it deserves to be. Thank you so much for all of your time. Does anybody have any questions?